What's up, Crossroads family? This is Mr. Keith.
And this is Miss Audrey. We just wanted to reach out to y'all on this special day and celebrate that Jesus is alive.
Yes, ma'am. He is risen indeed. And we just love y'all and miss y'all.
And happy Easter, guys.
Love y'all. See you soon.
Happy Easter, preschool friends. Don't forget that Jesus is alive.
Hey everyone, I am here with a few of my kids and we wanted to wish you a very happy Easter, and we hope you have a hopping good time celebrating that Jesus is alive. Happy Easter!
Happy Easter!
Hello everyone and happy Easter! My name is Miss Kiki and I'm so pumped for what's about to happen. Before we get started, there's one thing you need to know, and that's that Easter Jam is for everybody in your family. So if you're a teenager, this is for you. You too, college students. And if you're a younger kid, get ready because we're about to have some serious fun and I need you to lead the way. All right, parents, buckle up. This is Easter like you've never done it before. No matter who you are, we want you to know that Easter Jam is for you. The only way to not have fun at Easter Jam is to not participate. So right now, I want you to take a moment and look around the room. Is there anybody still in the bathroom? Anybody still hanging out in their bedroom? If so, I need you to pause this video and go get them because Easter Jam is for them too. So we're getting started in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. My messy hair, my silly faces, my goofy grin, my funny dances, my messy hair, my silly faces, my goofy grin, my funny dances. I've got a friend in Jesus. He loves everything about me. I've got a friend in Jesus. He loves everything about me. When I get scared, you make me braver. You are my friend forever. When I get scared, you make me braver. You are my friend forever. Oh, I've got a friend in Jesus. He loves everything about me. I've got a friend in Jesus. He loves everything about me. Yeah. All right. Hey, who knows where your head is? What about your shoulders? Can you point to your knees and your toes? Awesome, let's do it together. My head and shoulders, knees and toes. He loves everything about me. My eyes and ears and mouth and nose. He loves everything about me. My head and shoulders, knees and toes. He loves everything about me. My eyes and ears and mouth and nose. He loves everything about me. Everybody sing. I've got a friend in Jesus. He loves everything about me. I've got a friend in Jesus. He loves everything about me. Oh, I've got a friend in Jesus. He loves everything about me. Loves me. I've got a friend in Jesus. He loves everything about me. Yeah.
God loves us, and He gave His only Son. He is awesome, Jesus. Nothing can stop Him, He's too strong. Yeah, we're singing, Jesus is alive, He's alive, oh yeah. Everybody celebrate. Jesus is alive, He's alive, oh yeah. He can do anything. loves us, so he gave his only son. He is awesome, Jesus. Nothing can stop him, he's too strong. Now we're singing, Jesus is alive, he's alive, oh yeah. Everybody celebrate. Jesus is alive, he's alive, oh yeah. He can do anything, because he's bigger, because he's stronger, because he's greater than anything ever. Because he's bigger, because he's stronger, because he's greater than anything ever. So spin around and sing it, dance around and shout it. Jesus is alive, Jesus is alive. So spin around and sing it, dance around and shout it. Jesus is alive, Jesus is alive, Jesus is alive, he's alive, oh yeah. Everybody celebrate. Jesus is alive, he's alive, oh yeah. He can do anything, because he's bigger, because he's stronger, because he's greater than anything ever. Because he's bigger, because he's stronger, because he's greater than anything ever.
Easter, a time for fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies. And then there are the weird parts of Easter, like fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies, which is interesting. But what does all this stuff have to do with Easter? And if this holiday is about more than candy and wearing uncomfortable clothes to church and lunch with your relatives, what makes Easter happy?
Okay, hear me out. There are two kinds of people in this world. People that love these things, that's me, and people that cannot stand them. What's up with that? They're great. I want to know how you and your family feel about Peeps. If you like them, I want you to give me a big thumbs up. If you don't like them, I want you to give me a big thumbs down. How do you feel about Peeps? Well, regardless of how you feel about Peeps, I think that you're really going to enjoy today's game. It is called Peep Jousting. Okay, so first of all, you're going to divide your family into two teams. You're going to have Team A and Team B. Or you can get more creative than that. You can name your team something like Lord Sugarcoat or Sir Sprinkles. Be creative as you want to be. Next, you have to prepare your Peeps. Each Peep is going to need one toothpick, and you're going to take the toothpick and you're going to stick it into the Peep. Pretend it's like a joust or a lightsaber or a sword or something like that. Then you're going to take your two opponents and you are going to put them on a microwavable plate. And you're going to make sure that on the microwavable plate that the toothpicks are facing one another, because you know they're going to battle, they're going to joust. So you take your opponents, toothpicks facing one another, on the microwavable plate and stick them in the microwave. Set the microwave for 45 seconds. It's not going to run that whole time, but that's at least a good starting point. So then you're going to gather your family around the microwave so that everybody has a front row seat to the jousting competition. You're going to start the microwave and you're going to watch until a Peep either drops its toothpick or its toothpick touches the other Peep. And the team with the toothpick touching the other Peep or still holding its toothpick are the winners. Then make sure you stop your microwave. Don't let it go the whole 45 seconds. Just trust me on this one. Make sure you take a picture of the photo finish so that you can share it with us.
First, divide the room into two teams. Next, take two Peeps and assign them to a team. If you don't have any Peeps, no worries. Big marshmallows will work as well. Team A gets Peep A and Team B gets Peep B. You can come up with cooler names like Lord Sugarcoat or Sir Sprinkles. You get the idea. You can also use a marker or a Sharpie to decorate your peeps and give them some personality. Draw a mustache on your peep, give them some mean eyebrows or a fancy outfit, let your creative juices flow. Next, you need to prepare your peeps for battle. Stick a toothpick in each peep to prepare them for battle. Think of the toothpick as a joust, a lightsaber, or a sword. Just depends on how serious your family is about the competition. Make sure the toothpick is facing forward towards the other peep. Place the two combats on a microwavable plate. No social distancing necessary. You want the peeps to be close together and facing one another. Finally, time for the big event. Gather around and put the plate in the microwave, setting the timer to 45 seconds. You won't let it run that long. In fact, don't let it run that long. Watch at a safe distance until the peeps drop their toothpick sabers and one touches the other. The toothpick that touches the other peep first wins. As soon as that happens, you're going to want to stop the microwave. Trust me on this one.
Well, how'd it go? I can't wait to see all about it. Make sure that you post your pictures with the hashtag XKidsEaster2020. Our next game this morning is called the Easter Egg Throwdown. In order to play this game, you're going to need some laundry baskets and a bunch of socks. And it's important that the socks are already separated. They're not still paired up in order to play this game. If you need to go get those things, press pause now, and I'll explain it in just a second. All right, so to play this game, you're going to have 2 players and you're going to have 2 scorekeepers. If you don't have enough people to be scorekeepers, that's okay. We're going to be on the honor system. We're going to trust that you are going to make the wise choice. So to get started, you're going to take all the socks, unpaired, remember, they're going to be separate, and you're going to put them in a pile on one end of the room. You're going to take the laundry basket and put it on the opposite end of the room. Then the timer is going to start, and a player will run to the pile and they will pick a sock. Then they have to dig through the pile to find the match. Then they're going to take their socks and they're going to ball them up and make an Easter egg. And they're going to throw the Easter egg into the basket on the other side of the room. When the timer goes off, the team with the most sock eggs in their basket is declared the winner. Now again, if you need to go get those things, press pause right here, and then I'll let you get all your stuff gathered and then we will start. All right, did everybody get everything that they need? We are putting a timer on the clock, and this Easter egg throwdown begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, families, come back over here. Come on back. Who won? Okay, that was wild. And whoever won gets socks. Okay, just kidding. But adults, make sure whoever won the challenge gets a special treat today. Now, I hope you're having fun so far. We're celebrating because today is Easter. And if you don't know the whole story of Easter, that's okay. Today we'll talk about what makes today, maybe more than any other day, a happy day. But before we get there, I know you have a lot of family and friends who would love to hear from you. And to make that happen, you have a few options. Pause this video and pick one of the challenges on the screen to wish your peeps a happy Easter. Okay, so I just got like 9 texts from my crew saying Happy Easter. Thanks, fam. Real nice. But even though we're celebrating a little differently than we have in past years, that's okay. Easter is still happy. And that's not just because of peep wars or Easter baskets or chocolate bunnies, although those things are awesome. It's still happy because of what happened thousands of years ago at the first Easter. It's the world's most powerful story, and yet it's so simple. So simple that it can be told with laundry.
In the beginning, God created everything. He formed people in His very own image. But then, we turned away from God. Sin entered the world, like a dark stain. Still, God loved us so deeply that He made a plan to rescue us. At just the right moment, God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to live among us. Jesus healed hearts, and minds, and bodies. Thousands gathered to hear Him teach. Instead of giving lots of new rules, Jesus turned things upside down by making it simple. Love God, love others. After 3 years of traveling and teaching, Jesus and His disciples entered Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. Huge crowds gathered to welcome Him. But while the crowds cheered for Jesus, the religious leaders made plans to arrest Him. He was turning their world upside down, and they wanted Him gone. As Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with His friends, He told them that He would be leaving, but would return. His friends didn't understand. That night, one of Jesus' followers, Judas, led soldiers to arrest Him. The religious leaders gave Jesus a fake trial and then sent Him to Pilate, the Roman governor, who could have Him killed. Pilate found Jesus had broken no law and tried to release Him. But a mob called for Jesus to be killed. Pilate gave in and handed Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. Jesus was forced to carry the heavy beams of His own wooden cross. On a hill called Golgotha, the soldiers nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the rough wood. The soldiers and people who passed by laughed and mocked Him. But from the cross, Jesus asked God to forgive them. Finally, Jesus called out, "It is finished." Then He died. The earth shook. Rocks split open. Even the soldiers cried, "Surely He was the Son of God." One of Jesus' followers took His body and placed it in a tomb cut from the rock. A huge stone blocked the entrance. Jesus' friends were devastated. They had believed that Jesus was the one God promised, the one who would rescue them, but now He was gone. Their whole world had turned upside down. Jesus' friends stayed hidden in fear for 3 days. But early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a close friend of Jesus, hurried to the tomb. She planned to anoint Jesus' body with special spices. As Mary neared the tomb, she saw the stone had been rolled away. The tomb was empty. Mary turned to see a man standing near. She didn't recognize him until he said, "Mary." It was Jesus, alive. Jesus told her, "Do not hold on to me. I have not yet ascended to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me." Jesus, God's Son, became like us to lay down His life. Through God's power, He defeated death for all of us, and sin was washed away. One day, He's promised to return, so we can live with Him forever.
Wow, I hear that story every Easter and it always amazes me. I mean, God sent Jesus to the world to remind me that he is greater than anything that could go wrong in my world. The simple fact that Jesus came back to life is proof to me that I can face anything that happens. I like to think about it this way. I can because Jesus is alive. I can keep loving because Jesus is alive. I can be brave because Jesus is alive. I can have hope because Jesus is alive. Here's an idea. Take a few minutes and add to the list of things that you can do because Jesus is alive. Answer this question as a family. How would you fill in the blank? I can because Jesus is alive. Pause the video while you discuss this, and when you're finished, meet me back right here. Awesome. I love conversations like these because remembering what God has done in the past helps me to trust him with what's going on in my life right now. I hope that's true for you too. And I hope you spend the rest of the day making happy memories with your family. To get you started, here's one last challenge. For this one, you'll need to decide who's the technology genius. It may be a step-parent or an aunt or an 8th grader, but whoever it is in your house, decide who that person is right now. Got it? Awesome. As soon as the video ends, I want you to go outside and take an Easter family photo. You can be all dressed up or you can be in your pajamas. It can be a totally normal photo with smiling faces, or it can be something silly, or however you want it to be. No matter what you do, just take a family photo and make it awesome. And then I want you to share it to social media, and remember to use our hashtag Xkidz Easter 2020 so that we can see all of your smiling Easter faces.
I wanna clap my hands, I wanna jump and dance. I'm gonna shout and sing, thank you God for everything. I wanna clap my hands, I wanna jump and dance. I'm gonna shout and sing, thank you God for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you God for everything you've done for me. I just wanna shout and sing, thank you, thank you, thank you God for everything you've done for me. I just wanna shout and sing, ooh, 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 thank you, ooh, 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 thank you, ooh, 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 thank you, God. I wanna clap my hands, I wanna jump and dance. I'm gonna shout and sing, thank you God for everything. I wanna clap my hands, I wanna jump and dance. I'm gonna shout and sing, thank you God for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you God for everything you've done for me. I just wanna shout and sing, thank you, thank you, thank you God for everything you've done for me. I just wanna shout and sing, ooh, 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 thank you, ooh, 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 thank you, ooh, 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 thank you, God. It makes me wanna move my
maybe now more than ever, this is a time to celebrate and remember God's faithfulness and the hope He gives us in Jesus. After all, that's what makes Easter so happy.
Happy Easter! Jesus is alive!
Happy Easter!
Happy Easter from the McDaniel family.
Happy Easter!
Baby,